The president's executive order banning immigrants from 7 predominantly Muslim countries has not only affected the situation at our airports where protests are growing, but also has its impacts here in Western Massachusetts. GCTV spoke to Catholic Charities to find out how that was impacting their plans to help resettle refugees.
We know that we have 18 individuals who we assured. We looked at their biodatas and said we were totally capable of being able to bring them here and resettle them. They came from a variety of different countries. And where are they now? They're still in their country of refuge. Are they safe? No, they've never been safe. And that's what makes them refugees. And I think that that's really a very important thing to remember, is that although they may not be in immediate danger of being shot in the head in this next moment, they are not out of danger. They are hungry. They are constantly trying to simply eke out a living. They are at risk almost all of the time. The two that probably have caused one of our circles of care the most distress are two brothers who had two separate case numbers because they're adult brothers. They are from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and they're in refuge in Burundi. They're 23 and 25 respectively, but they've been in refuge since they were 9 years old and 11 years old. So this is like a miracle. This is like a dream come true, right? So, but we also were given to understand that they were two brothers and they got allocated, but they also have a third brother, and they also have a family of 5 that's coming behind them. So we had made the point of letting our National Voluntary Agency know that if we took the 2 brothers, we wanted to take all the rest of the family too. So there was a lot of excitement about that. Just a lot of excitement about the fact that we could really serve a family that has been in refuge for such a long time, and that just really would have been living at a level that is below anything that we could even imagine. So, very excited about those 2 brothers. Those 2 brothers, when this happened, were what they call flight ready. But they did not have a ticket. I think it just like broke the heart of our circles of care that were just so excited about this. Oh my God, they were taking French lessons as a group, because these young men, because they are in refuge in Burundi and because they come from the Congo, they spoke Kiswahili, Kinyarwanda, and French. So Kiswahili and Kinyarwanda was kind of out of the question for most of our folks, but they had people in their group that knew French. So they all decided they were going to learn French together. That was the extent and the extreme that people go to be welcoming and to just truly have their heart so into this. And I raise that up as a contrast to maybe some of the things that we've seen in the last week. I do believe there's probably one family that is at higher risk than others. It is the Syrian family that we have. They are Syrian Kurds. So if you have any understanding about that, you know that although they are not a religious minority, they are an ethnic minority. And they are right now in northern Iraq. They fled from Syria to northern Iraq, which when I saw that I was kind of out of the frying pan into the fire. And there is a government located up in the northern part of Iraq. It is the Kurdish government, and they're under the protection of the Kurdish government right now. But I would say they're probably one of the ones that's most at risk, simply because they're in an area where we know genocide has taken place pretty regularly against the Kurds.
Grandmother, mother, and my small brother and me. And My father has died 5 years ago. Taleman in a way. It's an engineer, electricity and TV, and very difficult.
We have a deep history of being people that do reach out to the stranger. It's part of our Catholic social teaching. It's part of our understanding that all human life is imbued with dignity and value and worth, and that makes no difference whether that life is right here in Springfield or if that life is in Damascus. It's irrelevant. They all are brothers and sisters. When they are hurting, we are hurting. When there is something that we can do, it is incumbent upon us to do it.